Hey guys, my name is Gabby. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be recommending you some perfect summer reading recommendations. These are all books that I think are perfect books to read during the summer, either because they give off major summer vibes or just because I think they're like a perfect light and fluffy read for this time of year. I know the first thing that comes to mind when you think of summery books is usually like Morgan Matson's young adult novels, right? And like same goes for me, but I just wanted to mention a lot of other different books that also give me summer vibes and that I think would be perfect to read during the summer. So let's just jump right into it. So the very first recommendation I have is one of the most summery books I have ever read, and that is No Honeymooners by Christina Lauren. This is one that I really wish I had read during the summer, but instead I read it in February during a snowstorm. It follows this girl named Olive and her twin sister Amy, and her twin sister Amy is getting married to this guy who has a brother that Olive hates. So Olive's twin sister Amy is getting married to the guy, and then everyone in their whole entire wedding party gets food poisoning and they have to like cancel their honeymoon trip unless her twin sister and the brother of the groom go on this trip together to Hawaii, and they have to pretend to be a married couple so that they don't get caught because like their honeymoon was a giveaway that they won. We get this amazing romantic comedy fake dating situation that takes place in Hawaii during the summer, and it's just the most summery fun read ever, and it makes you feel like you're in Hawaii with them, and it's just so cute. It's just one of the best, honestly. Like, it's so summery. Like, I just want to reread it again this summer because it's summer. The next recommendation I have for you is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. This one is just a perfect like summer vibes book, mainly because it just got published in May, so I feel like a lot of people will be reading this summer anyways, but I feel like it's just the perfect summer read because it's the perfect amount of lighthearted romantic comedy romance, but also like a lot of serious like political stuff is in this too, so it's just like a really great balance of both. Because this book follows Alex, who is the first son of the female president of the United States, and his romantic story with a prince of England. It's literally one of the best things ever, so this is perfect to read during the summer, I feel like. I mean, really any time of year, but summer especially. My next recommendation is Aristotle and Dante, Discover the Secrets of the Universe, because I personally read this book in June in 2014, and it was the perfect summer read because it's just so lighthearted but lyrical and beautiful, and then it follows Aristotle over the summer. I think either when he's about to become a senior in high school or after he's already graduated, I can't remember, but it follows him over a summer during this book. Oh my god, if I could use any like one word descriptions to describe this book, it would be summertime, dreams, family. It's just so freaking good. It's so freaking beautiful and perfect to read during the summer in my opinion. The next ones that I have are some more romance novels, and that is the Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang and The Bride Test by Helen Huang. I think both of these are such beautiful, lighthearted, contemporary romance that are so perfect to read during the summer, and especially because these ones are super diverse as well, and they both contain characters that are on the autism spectrum, so that's freaking great. These books are just so cute, and I think they're perfect summer reads. If you're looking for something more steamy to read this summer, I would recommend Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas, because this is a super forbidden romance, and it follows Jordan, who's this 19-year-old girl, and Pike, who's this 38-year-old guy, and Pike is her boyfriend's dad. And yeah, this book is just, it's super forbidden, and it's a romance that takes place between them, but it's also like super good. And I read this book last June, and I just think it's like the perfect steamy romance summer read. So yeah, it's actually like, it's so good though. Like, I know from that description you're probably like, what the fuck? But like, it's so good. The next ones I'm gonna recommend to you are all the young adult books that I have on this list. The first one is Autobiography by Christina Lauren. And I think this would be the perfect summery read because it's this beautiful young adult male romance that is just so cute, but it's also like a lot heavier of a book as well because it takes place in Utah in the Mormon religion. This book is just so freaking cute, and I just think it's a perfect book to read during the summer, and really like any time of year, but I don't know why, like just during summer seems especially beautiful to read this book. The next one I have is Summer of Salt by Katrina Leno, and I think this book would be freaking perfect to read during summer because it takes place during the summer on an island, and it's a young adult novel that also has, it's like a contemporary, but it has some magical realism in it because the girls on the island all have like magical powers, and the main character is turning 18 this summer and she's still trying to figure out what her powers are. Oh my gosh, this book is just so summery and so beautiful. Like, this book does have some heavy trigger warnings for some stuff. It's so good and it's so beautiful and it's major summer vibes. My next recommendation is The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicole Yoon. This one is one of my favorite young adult novels of all time, and I feel like it would be perfect to read during the summer. I can't remember if it actually takes place on a summer day or not, but this one takes place all on one day, and it takes place in New York City, and it's following this girl named Natasha who is Jamaican, and she's about to get deported from the United States. And then she meets this boy named Daniel who's Asian and he's a poet, and it's just a really beautiful romance that all takes place on one day, and it's just really beautiful and it's really cute and it's written very well, and I just think it'd be a great book to read during the summer. Next ones I have are Jenny Han's To All the Boys I've Loved Before trilogy. I only own the first book and the last book. My personal favorite is the last book, but anyways, I feel like this trilogy would be perfect to read during the summer just because there's such adorable, young adult, fluffy, cute romance books. I personally read this whole series during the summer, and like I don't see myself reading this book at any other time of year because like for me personally, like summertime is like the only time of year where I gravitate towards very fluffy contemporary YA novels, and these are the fluffiest of all. Oh my gosh, these books are so cute, and I personally related to Laura Jean a lot when I was a teenager like this at that age. Like I just related to a lot of the stuff she had to say, and the movie on Netflix is also super cute and super accurate to the book, I think. So if you liked the movie and you haven't read the books, then maybe summertime will be the perfect time to read the books. And the next one I have for you is Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating by Christina Lauren. Even though I would recommend The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren over this book for a summery read because The Unhoneymooners is just summertime in a book, this one is still like a really cute, adorable, lighthearted, fluffy romance that I think would be perfect for the summertime. And Hazel's character is just this breath of fresh air because she's so quirky and cute and adorable, and she's an elementary school teacher from Portland, Oregon. And then Josh is Korean and he's so soft and adorable, and their romance is like perfect in this book. And I love that they're going on all these like blind dates together, like they're setting each other up on blind dates all summer long. And then they just keep going home together every time because they hate the people that they go on dates with together. And the dates are just such disasters that it's just so entertaining to read about, and they're just so cute. All right, and the last one I have for you is if you're a fan of thrillers and you're looking for the perfect summer thriller to read, and I would recommend Big Little Lies by Leanne Moriarty. And I know you're probably like, why? And I don't know, but I feel like this would be a great thriller to read during the summer just because it has such like beachy vibes because of like the town that this book takes place in. I feel like this would just be like the perfect beach read, I guess. And because I love that this book is a thriller that really makes you invest in the characters. Like, you know, usually a lot of times like thrillers will just be like, you don't give a shit about the characters, like you're here for the plot twist and like the writing and whatever. But in this case, you're here for all of it, you know? And I feel like this is like a perfect beach read, but it takes place like all in this like coastal city town, so it feels very like beachy to me. Those are all the books that I have to give to you today for summer reading recommendations. One book that I am reading very soon during Romanceathon that I think will be a future recommendation that I could give to you is On the Island by Tracy Garvis Graves. I personally haven't read this book yet, so I can't recommend it to you as a perfect summer reading book, but I mean, come on. This book takes place like on an island, and it's like a romance, and it's like very forbidden, and I don't know, but I feel like this would be the perfect summer read. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read it this summer. I'm gonna read it very soon, actually, during Romanceathon, and I'm really excited about it. Hopefully, I love the shit out of this book, and I can recommend it to you as a summer reading recommendation. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on any of these books mentioned in this video and if you would agree or disagree that they're perfect summer reads. I mean, I don't really know what a perfect summer read is. I just feel like it would be any book that you could take to the beach with you, and it would be like a lighthearted enough book that you don't have to focus too much on like the storyline. It's just like a cute, light, fluffy story to put you in a good mood, you know? Or just like books that would be good to like take on a vacation with you and just read whenever you get time. Like you don't have to be so like focused on the story and like what's happening. You can just casually read it here and there while you're like on the beach or something, you know? Any hoodles, that is all I have for you today. So thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you guys soon with a new video.